you guys doing? So, welcome to my channel if you're new. I hope you guys are like enjoying your holiday so far. It's like 2 days away from Christmas. And hopefully this virus goes away soon, you know. So first of all, welcome if you're new to my channel. I like do this in every video. Like if you're like new to my channel, I talk about like my testimony, and I see like a lot of celebrities in my dreams and stuff, and I think the reason why I see them, like they all represent like different principalities in my life, like division, suffering, prosperity, like all types of different things. And I have like a super long testimony. I've been through like a lot of stuff. So in these in this like episode, I guess I'll say, is like, you know, I realized that a lot of the celebrities I was a fan of in the past were like cursing me in their music, and I have like problems with my body because of it, because I was a fan of these people and they're cursing me. That's like pretty like embarrassing, you know, but I could see now. So in my last videos I talked about like how I overcame all these things in the past with like my physical life, so that I could have this spirit of deliverance from them. And in these dreams I'm talking about like, in my last few videos I'm talking about like when I was fighting a lot in high school, and in these videos I'm actually talking about you know, I seen like in the spirit the beauty of this like sinful testing against my life in my church. And now I'm seeing like, I've been listening to worship music, stopped listening to worldly music, started listening to worship music for like the past 3 or 4 years, okay, at least 3 years straight. And like my life has still been like really rocky and like nothing great's happening since I stopped listening to that. And now I can like see in the spirit, I can see that even some of these worship singers are cursing me, and like cursing the favor from my YouTube channel. Like Kari Jobe is one of them. Like I thought she was like really beautiful and stuff. And I had a vision of her one time. So this whole like YouTube video is gonna be about how we fought physically in high school to battle all these curses from these celebrities to to overcome this curse of destruction against myself and the people around me. Because I know that like my family members, my friends in the past, we all like made promises to each other, and a curse of destruction like destroyed me and destroyed them. So in this video I'm talking about when we actually like fought and like whooped some bitches' asses that represented the spirits that destroyed our promises. So Kari Jobe, one time I thought I had a vision of her like a long time ago. She looked like a lot thinner than she is now, and she had like bangs and like a ponytail, and I just saw her like sitting on a like on this like balcony kind of, although it was like level, like downtown. I seen her sitting there, and then after that I had all these like horrifying visions of me walking into these different hotel rooms and like getting tormented. Okay, that represented me like seeing this like sinful prophecy of you know, a hotel room can mean like temporary places, you know, or different times in your life. And like me seeing in the future, every time I got attacked because of these like people around me or the spirits around me, or anytime I can see like in the spirit the music that I listen to or their worship, like that's what I saw. And then I saw Kari Jobe in the spirit like fighting the favor for my YouTube channel for some reason. Because I saw Jenn as someone that like gives favor for people who pretend to be righteous and worship, you know, righteous music and preach the word of God, but really they're just like attacking you. She represents the favor for the people that do that in the world, like even the righteous singers apparently, you know. And I saw, what's her name, Amanda Cook, is someone that like gives people favor and then like turns their back on them. You know, like gives them favor for like no glory. So she's like another one of those people. And like I've seen her like performances. So first of all, let me say I saw Chris Brown, not the rapper, but the worship singer from like Elevation Music. I had a vision one time that I was worshiping on stage, and then I saw me attacking Chris Brown, this worship singer. I like tackled him, and then the next vision I was like having a covenant with him. Okay, so this actually like happened to me in high school. Okay, so first of all, let me talk about this dream I had last night, and then I'll talk about how this relates to like, you know, the attacking this dude on the stage means that I'm attacking the celebrities in the spirit for setting me up to look stupid, and then having a covenant with the celebrities that are not making me look stupid, so that I could shame all these fuckers that are attacking me in the spirit. And I did it physically on earth. And in the dream I had last night, I saw Melanie&Chiklet. They're like two really like funny people. They're like a couple on Instagram. They like make funny videos and stuff. Like I was with my friend Amina. I've seen Amina as someone that's like, for some reason she stops my understanding, and like a lot leaves me with like a piano. Okay, I don't know why she did that, but that's like what I saw her as. But I also seen her as someone that like promised me like whatever I want in sin without having to suffer for it, but a curse of destruction destroyed us. And in this dream I'm talking about like where we see how fruitful our sin is. And in this dream I seen Melanie&Chiklet sitting at the table, and I seen Amina sitting at the table, and it was dark out, and there was like all this fruit, and we just like decorated this whole table with all this fruit, and then we were just like eating and stuff. It wasn't like a very long dream. And then I seen Chiklet, the guy, I guess, like he looked like the Grinch, and like kind of like ugly, and he was like talking to me like, yeah, like, so when you see the Grinch, he represents like the ugliness of like envy and greed. Like people that just like Amina, from what I know, she's not greedy, she's not envious. Like I don't really know many people in my actual world that are like that, like physically like greedy and shit, you know. So I think that Melanie&Chiklet might be celebrities that are not like envious and greedy, you know. And that was why I saw them like that. And seeing all the fruit on this table means this represents like all of the promises and the fruit from our sin in the past. And you know, I agree with like fruitful sin, you know, like if it has a good outcome, or like fighting a curse, you know. I don't agree with like someone that's envious and is like stalking you for like years and years and years after you repent, and is like still wants to make you suffer and attack you. Like that's not like fruitful sin to me. I don't see nothing attractive about that. Like that person looks like the Grinch to me. Like there's nothing beautiful about someone doing that, and I would never defend anyone that's like obsessive and envious and crazy like that. So I saw Chris Brown, the worship singer, and you know, when I was in high school, I had a dream that Drake like betrayed me, and I got jumped because of it. So I seen Drake as this dude I used to date in high school. Like I stopped wanting to like have sex with this guy because I wanted to go to church, you know. That represents me leaving this world of sin and going to the kingdom of heaven and getting staged to be shamed because of it. Like I seen Rihanna as this person that like cursed me because I went to one of her concerts physically a long time ago, and I had a dream that she cursed me when I was at her concert. Like she cursed my my beauty, she cursed my talents. And in high school, when this happened, after I got cursed by these people, apparently, like in these worldly singers, and now I'm seeing worship singers doing the same shit, you know. This is apparently when we like fought these people. So when I attacked this dude on the stage, I had a dream of it. It was because I got staged in high school to fight this girl, and like I was fighting kind of good, like I was beating her up kind of at first, and then she got on top of me and punched me in the nose and broke my nose. Okay, so when I went to this concert, Rihanna concert, she like cursed my beauty when I was there. So that was why I attacked this dude that I'm singing as Chris Brown, the worship singer. And then when I had a covenant with them, because they staged me, right? Like I can see in a lot of their worship videos, they're like really fucking up like the kingdom of darkness and like the worldly music that they're attacking me with. And I know like when this happened in my life, like after I was with this dude, his ex-girlfriend Samantha like was talking to him and I was jealous, and he like didn't even want to be with me and like really that much anymore. After that, this was after I like got embarrassed and like broke my nose and shit in high school, and I stopped boxing, and for some reason I was not able to fight after that because of this like cursed music in the world. So this girl Samantha, like I was in the car with this dude and I saw a letter from her, like a card, and I got really pissed, so I stole it. And then when we were in high school, I ripped it up and I threw it in her face. And this girl, like, I felt really bad after I did that. She like started crying and stuff, but then like she didn't like retaliate or nothing. Like she didn't even try to like insult me or nothing, and I just like really hurt her feelings, and it was like really kind of wrong, you know. So after that, we became friends, we made up, and then like her and like all these people, all these girls had problems with all these like little bitches in high school that like wanted to be with their man. So me and this girl Maggie, I saw Maggie as like destruction in the past, you know, because of like the music of Nicki Minaj. Like like this girl betrayed me in high school, and I know it's because of these worldly curses. But before this happened, I was with this girl Maggie, and Maggie was driving, and like we like picked up all of our friends, and we were like literally like driving around trying to find all these girls so that we could like whoop their ass one by one. Like we didn't jump them, we just let whoever it is that had a problem with them fight them, and if they started losing, like we just helped, you know. But we did it to like 3 or 4 girls. Like everyone in the whole school was like scared of us because we were like out for blood, and we got it, and we like literally whooped like all these bitches ass like one by one by one. And you know, this girl Samantha, she's very beautiful, right? She has blue eyes, and she was dating this dude named Dreamer, okay? And she fought someone that was trying to like mess with him. There was like 3 or 4 fights. I don't remember all of them. All I know is that it was like a glorious time in my life because, you know. So first of all, when you're fighting with someone because they're trying to get with your man, like shut up. That represents like your covenant, okay? Like your man. That represents like all the promises that we all made to each other in the world. And these bitches that were trying to mess with them like represents like the curse, I guess, from these like celebrities. So when we were going around, driving around, because this girl was the only one who had the opportunity at the time, she was driving Maggie. We like apparently like beat up all these bitches that cursed all of our promises to each other. Like I think Samantha and this dude actually represented like a promise for like my dreams and like my testimony, okay? And like I know Amina, I had a vision of Amina one time. Like she had her hair like really messed up. She was dressed in like a ski, what is it called, like ice hockey, like that's how she was dressed, and she was like looking at her watch like waiting for me. So I know that like one of my promises to Amina was to pray for her anxiety, and she used to have horrible anxiety, and to pray for her when her life was out of control and she had no glory. That was my promise to her. I saw in like a Kari video or like Nicki Minaj video that they cursed my prayer life, so I couldn't like pray for them or keep my promises that I made to the people in my world. And they also cursed the promises that people made me in the world. So when we were like going around in high school beating all these bitches' asses, they all represented like all these all these curses against all of our promises that we made to each other. So, you know, apparently like you know, I went to celebrate recovery in church, and you know, I know that represented the strength I have to recover everything that was stolen from me in the past, like all the promises from the people in my physical world not like these like cursed celebrities that are like doing it. And now I can see like I can see the battles between like the curses of these rappers and singers in the world versus like the songs of these celebrities, and they're like battling each other. And like they'll curse me one way, and then they'll come out and curse them and just like say that they're gonna lose authority and they're gonna lose this and they're gonna be cursed with destruction. And that like really represents this time in high school when me and all my friends were like going around looking for all these bitches to beat them up one at a time. And I think it kind of like represents my testimony and stuff. So you know, that's pretty much it. You know, that's like all I wanted to talk about. You know, I really think that it's unfortunate that people that sing for God and have favor in their life to be righteous, and in the spirit their curses. That is like really, and I hope that, you know, I don't favor anyone that does that. In my last video, I talked about how I got away from favoring people or celebrities that are attacking me with weakness or whatever type of weakness it is, because of this like last jobs that the past jobs that I lost. So now I could like see the celebrities that are like cursing you or worshiping curses in the spirit, even though they're worshiping and praising God in truth. I mean, the Bible, you know, God says that people that are foolish like that, that are lukewarm, he says that he spits them out. Like he relates them to like a foolish dog that throws up and goes back to their vomit. Okay, like that's like literally what he relates them to. He says that the people like that to him are detestable, and they're an abomination to God. This is true. Okay, if you worshiping God in truth and you're cursing the righteous and cursing his favor, like I saw in this Kari Jobe video that like all of her worship singers were battling her, and she was like fighting favor for like my YouTube channel or something. Like if you have God's favor on your life, all them people that are fighting you, that's your own favor for your own life, trying to save your own ass, basically. Okay, like even though I'm like struggling like to get favor in my life because all these damn curses, you know, if you got favor on your life, that's God's favor. Okay, so apparently her own favor was fighting her to like do the right thing. So, you know, I pray that you would pray for revival for me and all the holy saints, and for the people in my world, and the promises that I made people, and the promises they made me, you know, like the actual physical people, not like any like evil eyes cursed celebrity that's just like out to be like evil and stuff, you know. Like I had a dream that I was at a Rihanna concert, and time after time after time I lost this plate of food. And another time I saw like where my body actually got like cursed because I was watching a performance. Like that was when this shit cursed me, you know. So this girl that punched me in the nose in high school, she ended up being with some dude that like beat her ass really fucking bad. In the spirit I saw that it was Rihanna that cursed my beauty like that. And like, you know, the whole thing was Rihanna and Chris Brown. Like she got her ass beat horribly by this dude, and they both went down for it, you know. But I think that that's just like a representation of the consequence of a lot of these celebrities that curse righteous people and think that they have no consequence for it. There's consequences for your actions. The way that you're cursing people, you should be willing and accepting of the same consequence on your life. Okay, you want to curse someone's whole entire life, you better be ready for that whole curse to come back around, because it does. Okay, like you can't just keep fighting someone's peace and someone's perfect world, joyful world, and expect God not to come around and knock your whole fucking house down. Okay, like attacking all my finances and all my family and all my promises. Like I already talked about the book of Luke 19, where he talks about the things he does to people that fight your timing. Alright, I seen like Karucha Tran is like that person for some reason. And I seen Chris Brown is like a betrayal that has like a betrayal for like no good reason. Okay, so So that's like pretty much it, you know. Again, I hope that you pray for me, pray for all the holy saints, and that's it, okay?